This video is brought to you by Power Performance Products, where you can get $10 off your purchase of Body Storm and Body Effects.
Now for a quick breakdown of UFC on Fuel 4. Stefan Struve is taking on Stipe Miocic, a couple of battle of heavyweights. What are your thoughts on that one?
It's a good fight. It's a very good fight. I think Joe Silva did a good job with that one. They, both guys are hungry, and heavyweight's always exciting to watch.
Struve is a guy that I feel like has an incredible amount of potential and is destined to be a champion at some point.
He does. He's young. He's hungry. He's got a lot of skills, and he keeps getting better. You know what I mean? When you see guys with a lot of potential, it's hard to tell how well they're going to do in the sport. But with somebody who keeps getting better each fight, like Stefan, the potential's endless. So I see a big future for that kid.
Any prediction for that fight?
There's so many ways the fight could go. I mean, Stefan, he's shown he's won by submission, he's won by knockout. I think, TK, I see him maybe by TKO.
There also happens to be a lot of guys in your division on that card over in England. Dan Hardy, Amir Sadollah, Hathaway and McGuire, a fight that I'm really interested in seeing. What are your thoughts on those? Good
fights. Let's see. Amir and Hardy is going to be a good fight. I think, especially putting Dan, back in England and the UK, he's going to be, he always rises to the occasion. He never has a boring fight. So, as a fan, I'm excited to watch that fight.
That'll probably be a lot of a stand-up in that one, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't see that one really going to the ground much. Yeah. Definitely a striking battle.
And then probably one that's going to be more of a grappling battle, I would think, Hathaway and McGuire. Those guys, both really good grappling. That's a tough one to call.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know a lot about McGuire, but I know Hathaway's. He's been in there with some of the best. He's fought Diego. He's fought a lot of good guys. So, that's going to be a tough one to call. Yeah, he's a lanky guy. McGuire has real good grappling. I've watched a lot of him. He's impressed me. The armbar he got on DeMarcus Johnson, if you remember, was really nice. That's right.
Who do you think will win a couple of those fights?
I'm going to go with Hardy. By decision or TKO. I can see him maybe catching Amir. Yeah. But Amir's tough. He's durable. He's a guy who's hung in there, and he's not going to be an easy fight. I don't think for Dan, but I think Dan will pull it off. With Hathaway and McGuire, I'm not sure. I guess I don't know enough about both the guys to see.
That's a tough one. Also intriguing on that one is Matt Wyman versus Paul Sass. It's a lightweight fight. Sass is really another guy who's impressed me a lot with his submission game, of course. Wyman's no joke on the ground. Any thoughts on that fight?
I always like watching that weight class. They're quick guys with a lot of speed, a lot of agility, and that one's. It's going to be they're both good everywhere. I think it's going to be a fun one to watch. Yep. I don't know. I think I see someone probably catching a submission in there.
You can watch UFC on Fuel 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific.
Please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Twitter at MMA Interviews and at Spencer Lazara. Look for more pieces of the MMA Today show with Jake Ellenberger coming out soon.